I'm Anil Kumar, and it's time to review what we have learned in grade 9. So, here is a thinking question for my students. It's based on area of triangle, and we have linked it with the lines. The question here is determine possible equation of a line that forms a triangle of area 10 meters square with the coordinate plane. So, you can pause the video, copy the question answer, and then look into my suggestion. So let's try to understand the question once again. It says, determine possible equation of a line that forms a triangle of area 10 meters square with the coordinate plane. Okay, so basically it has two parts. One, we are looking for a triangle of area 10 meters square, and then we are also looking for equation of a line. So let us say how to find triangle with area. So we are finding triangle area of 10 meters square. So what does that mean? Well, area is half base times height, and that should be equals to 10 meters square, right? So that is the question. So we can say that the product of base and height is equals to 2 times 10, right? And that we could write this as 20, right, meters square. So that is what we are trying to say. Product of base and height is 20, right, and the measurement units are in meters. Now how do you get a line that forms a triangle with this area? So I hope that you can recall that we can now make a coordinate plane and draw a line and then see what does it mean. Now if you read the question carefully, it says determine possible equation of a line that forms a triangle of 10 meters square with coordinate plane, right? So what we are saying is that if I draw a line like this, then this particular area with the axis, I should say coordinate plane or coordinate axis it should be, right, 10 meters square. Okay, so in the coordinate plane with the coordinate axis it should be. So that area we are looking for 10 meters square. Now as you can see, I can get this 10 meters square in very many different ways. We just need product of these two sides to be 20, right? As is very clear, the coordinate axis will actually intersect at right angles, and therefore area is base into height. So x-intercept could be the base, so that could be the base for us, right? The x-intercept, and height of this triangle could be the y-intercept. So we could get lot of combinations, correct, which will give us area of 10 meters square. One of them could be 2 and 10 itself, right? So the other combination could also be kind of a line which may go through this axis in this particular fashion, for example, right? So that there could be another line, correct? Now that may also give you the same area of 10 meters square. So there are many combinations. You can get this 20 as 4 times 5. You can get 20 as 20 times 1, 10 times 2. So there are so many combinations, and all these combinations will result into different equations of the line. Now as an exercise, what you can do is you can pause the video and write down the equation of at least 2 lines which will form with the coordinate axis an area of 10 meters square, right? So for example, you can take this line, you can say y-intercept is 10 and your x-intercept is 2. So the area in this case will be half times 2 times 10, which is 20, correct? Or you can say, well, we'll consider this particular line, and you can say x and y intercepts are 4 and 5, right? So minus 4 for x, and then also you can form the equation of the line, correct? So that is how you can do it. So let us find equation of one of these lines at least. Okay, so I will use x-intercept of, I'll use different x-intercepts. So we have x-intercept of minus 4 and y-intercept of, we are considering this kind of a line, y-intercept of 5, right? So my points in this particular case are -4 and 0, and the other point is 0 and 5. Since I have y-intercept of 5, I can write down my equation as y equals to mx plus b. I know b is 5 for us, right? And we need to find slope, and slope we can find from x and y intercepts, correct? So let me write down slope first. Slope is equals to, we are considering a line like that, right? So if I have these 2 points, slope is y2 minus y1, 5 minus 0, divided by 0 minus -4, right? So we get a slope of 5 over 4, and y-intercept is 5, and therefore equation of line is y equals to 5 over 4x plus 5, which is the y-intercept, b, right? So b, this gives you the value of b, right? If I substitute 0 here, I get y equals to b equals to 5, correct? So that becomes one of the lines which can form an area of 10 meters square over the coordinate axis, right? So I should have written coordinate axis. I hope, I'm sorry for this mistake, but anyway, I hope you understand the concept. Now, following these steps, what you can do is write equation of other lines which will satisfy the given condition. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.